In this video, we're going to cover how to start an audit from an audit template, how to start an audit from a scheduled task, how to begin the audit in your web browser, how to transition to the mobile application, how to complete the audit, and finally, a review of the report. It all begins by selecting Audit Template at the top of the main page on mnemonicapp.com. By doing so, you can see all the templates that are located in your account, and you can select one of the templates in order to begin your audit. So in this case, you would select an audit from the audit template list, hit Start Audit, and go from there. But as well, you can start an audit from a scheduled task. Let's do that now. Under your task page, select the audit you wish to do. In this case, we're going to do the monthly walkthrough. I'm going to check the box here. It's going to ask us to start a new audit from a template, and if we want, we can enter a note. We're going to hit Select Audit, and it's going to pre-populate all the information that the obligation contains, specifically the facility and the template ID and the responsible person. I'm going to modify the title only slightly, and I'm going to select categories of interest. Again, you can always select everything in an audit template or simply one or two items. In this case, we'll simply select personal protective equipment. The audit may take a few seconds to compile, and then once that's done, we can begin the audit. The audit is here, and now we can begin. So we can go to the first question, and the first question asks if proper foot protection is being worn as required. And as well, a bit of guidance text is available to explain what kind of proper foot protection is necessary. We can review the requirement and ascertain whether this is a conforming or non-conforming finding based on your operations. You can then go to the next question and respond in the same manner. In this case, we'll say that this item is non-conforming, and we can indicate that workers are not wearing proper eye protection. Now with this, you can also add files, Word documents, Excel files, videos, photos, audio. Anything that adds context or further information to a question can be included in this file section. As well, you can issue corrective actions, but that is something that we will review in another video. Now we're going to transition onto the mobile device, and we're going to pull it up right now. This is the Mnemonic app application called Mnemonic Audit, located on the iOS App Store. It's a free download, so feel free to download it anytime. AutoSync is the first feature that you're going to see, and that is a feature that allows you to conduct any of your inspections offline. If you're in a poor data zone or are not able to access Wi-Fi, you can simply turn off AutoSync once you're synchronized and do your entire inspection offline. In this case, we're going to continue the audit that we have created on the website. So we're going to do so by clicking on Audits and scrolling down to the Montreal office and clicking on the monthly safety audit checklist located right here. Once you click on that, the information will become compiled as a result of the information that was gathered on the website. So we can now go to the third question, which asks, is proper head protection being worn as required? This can be easily answered by one of the two hot buttons here, yes and no, or you can select answers from the color wheel located here. In this case, we'll say that it is non-conforming. Now on the iOS, you have the feature option of using Siri in order to provide a response. So you can say that no employees are currently wearing their head protection. And then that gets transcribed onto the device. As well, you're able to take photos, and as we're not located in a facility, I'm simply going to take a photo of my coffee cup. And we can then add annotations to this photo simply by clicking on the button located here. Once you do that, you can draw attention specifically to what a person needs to look at. And this is especially helpful if you're taking a photo of a large vantage point. Once you hit save, that photo is saved with annotations underneath the question so that further organization is not necessary. Now let's say that we've completed the audit at this point. We can simply click on Complete at the bottom right located here and simply sign off on it. Once it's signed off, you'll receive a prompt indicating that the audit has been complete, and we can schedule a follow-up audit if necessary. In this case, I will click Cancel. Once you hit Report here located at the bottom, you're able to send a copy of the report to yourself, as well as given the option to open the PDF, again schedule a follow-up audit, or customize the report on the website. Let's have a brief look of what the report looks like on your mobile device, but we'll take a longer look once we go back onto the website. You can see that all the information that was gathered on both mediums can be located on this report. And finally, this report can be sent to anybody that needs it by clicking on the button located at the bottom left and clicking on Mail. What this does, it'll allow you to send an email with the report as a PDF attachment. Let's go back to the website. We'll refresh the page, and all the information that we've gathered will appear here. We can click on Report, and we can review the report in greater detail. Your logo would appear here, as well as your relevant information and signature, as well as other elements such as the table of content, summary of findings, problematic items, scores, and finally your findings. If any of these items are not necessary for your final report, you can simply customize them out by selecting the sections, statuses, and attributes you wish to omit. In this case, let's get rid of the conforming and unaudited findings, as well as the title page. This will allow you to review a report with just relevant and important information. That'll conclude how you can start an audit and review the report on Mnemonic. Should you have any questions, please reach out to info@mnemonic.com, and we thank you very much and happy auditing.